What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Mo. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time, welcome. Shout out to all my motivators out there. Thank you so much. What's up? What's good? What is going on? I hope everybody has been enjoying, my show, my videos, my content. Give me some ideas. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you want to see something a little different or whatever. Let me know. I am willing to do something different. Give me some ideas. This show is specifically for the ladies. Tips on how to be more feminine. If you want to stick around and see what I have to say, please keep on watching. I hope everybody has been enjoying the summer so far. We are in full effect with the summer. This right here, this is not what's going on. This is not it for me. It's like I put rollers in this stuff last night. Rollers and pin curls. Took them out, put my fingers through it. Looked fine for a few minutes because we have been dealing with hazy, hot, and humid for like the past week. So yeah, just wanted to let you know this is not my best. But anyway, let's get into the video. So I'm going to give you guys some tips on what I think you should be doing to be more feminine. Some of these things you may feel like, oh, that ain't got nothing to do with that ain't got nothing to do with being more feminine. Well, maybe not to you, but like I said, these are my tips and my opinion and all that. So without any further ado, oh my goodness, doggy. This is my dog scratching. It's like, okay, come on. Okay, thank you. Oh my goodness. Anyway, here we go. So let's start off with some self-care. Self-care is very important. I have talked about this several times before. But self-care, this includes your hair did, your nails did. Everybody don't got to be, worrying about long nails or acrylic or gel. If you ain't into none of that, that's great. But at least keep your hair did, your hands looking nice and clean, your nails, cut, clean, whatever, get a manicure, just look good. Care about what you look like, care about your appearance. If you cannot afford to get your hair done, no problem, because, everybody ain't got it like that. But at least do something with it. You can do a ponytail if you got enough hair for that. If not, if you got a little bit of hair, put some gel in it, slap it back, just as long as it's nice, neat, and put together. Next tip is your etiquette. Being a lady, just being softer. Everyday manners. How you sit at the table, how you, eat. Keep it classy. Not saying when you eat, you gotta be, all like too cute and not really be you. No, be you. But remember, you are a lady as well. After you eat or when you're eating, take the napkin, wipe off your mouth. These may sound like trivial things and no-brainer and common sense things, but some people are just not thinking about these things. And I don't think women take this topic of being more feminine seriously and like it's a big deal. I don't think people are, treating it like it's important. I think it's very important. Here's an example of good etiquette for a lady. If you happen to burp, of course, it would be good if you could keep the burp volume down to a minimum. But if you can't, because we get caught off guard sometimes. If you can't, if something comes out, say excuse me. That's proper etiquette and manners. Some people don't even say excuse me. That's unfortunate. Next is, no matter what you have on, you should always look and carry yourself like a lady. You could have on a pair of sweatpants and sneakers. You could have on a pair of jeans, short, whatever. No matter how you go out, well, it doesn't matter how you go out in my opinion, but even if you have on a sweatsuit, you should always carry yourself and sit like a lady. Cross your legs either at the knees or at your ankles. If you don't want to cross your legs, at least keep your legs closed. Keep them together. Yes, it's a big deal to me. Some people, like I said, may not, think it's a big deal or important, but I think you should always carry yourself like a lady no matter what you have on. Next thing is, now some people may think, oh, this ain't got nothing to do with being a lady. Not going out in your pajamas or, leggings or a bonnet. Now that's a big deal. You already know that's a big deal. Because to me, appearance and your presentation, how you're presenting yourself to the public is very important. And I don't know where that has gotten lost at. Honestly, I don't know. And we as women, we have a tendency to say, oh, I'm not going out of here to impress nobody. I'm not trying to look good for nobody. Who I'm trying to look good for and who am I trying to impress? That's the problem. That is the problem. You should be trying to represent yourself as best as you can with what you have. Leggings and pajamas ain't it. Okay, here's a good one. As a lady, as a woman, you should always smell good. You should always, when you leave the house, you should always put on some perfume. Like I said, this is my opinion. You should always smell good. Throw on a little something, little oil, little perfume, little something. To me, that is special. You know what I mean? No matter what. Whenever I leave the house, I always put something on. Always. Like I said, I don't care if I'm going out of here in a sweatsuit. I'm going to be matching. Everything is going to be clean. Sneakers, clean. Boom, boom. Do a little dab. That's my thing. Another tip, I think is very important. It's the way that you speak, the way that you talk. Your pronunciation, your grammar. Now, I ain't talking about people that have like accents or heavy accents or things like that. Because some people can't help that. That's how they was brought up. That's how they were raised. They have it. They can't take it back. It's just, important is the way that you speak, the way that you talk, and, your grammar and your pronunciation when, you're talking to people or whatever, how you come across, what, the point that you're trying to make, what words you use. It doesn't make any sense to use words that you do not know the meaning of to try to get your point across. Just say it simple. Keep it simple, stupid, as they say. If you don't try to use big words just because that person over there is using big words, but they know what they mean. And you're trying to, let me try to impress these people by using big words. No, you ain't got to do that. Just be yourself. Always remember to be you and nobody else. And I know people will probably say, oh, that ain't got nothing to do with being feminine. This next one, in my opinion, when you're in a relationship with your husband, your fiance, your boyfriend, whoever, I think that it's important that you kiss him hello, you kiss him goodbye, and you kiss him good night. The reason I say that is because you never, ever know what is going to happen from the time he leaves until the time he gets back to you. Vice versa. You don't know what's going to happen to you when you guys, separate and go about your daily, busy life or busy day or whatever. You don't know what's going to happen. That's my opinion. I think that is part of being more feminine. A woman has to be soft. She has to be soft for her husband or her man. A man looks forward to that, because if he knows that he has a soft caring, you know, girly girl, as it were, at home, you know, cares about how she looks, smells good all the time, you know, takes pride in her appearance, you know, as much as she can, and he knows that she does that, you know, he'll love that about you, you know. And here's the thing too, I think this is real important. Some people might say, girl, you tripping. Well, you know, everybody has their opinion. My thing is, like on the weekends or whatever, if I'm just waking up and, you know, he's up already and I'm just getting up, I'll go into the bathroom, do everything that I need to do. Even if I'm going to be staying in my pajamas for the day or loungewear and staying in the house and not going anywhere and putting on any clothes, even if I'm doing that, then I will make sure that my hair is done. You know what I mean? I will make sure my hair is done. I will make sure I got some, you know, some Vaseline or some lip gloss or something like that. Not makeup, not no full face beat, nothing like that, because, you know, I don't wear makeup anyways. But, you know, so, you know, you're looking, you know, fresh with a glow, you know. He can appreciate that you're looking good. Now, don't misunderstand and don't mistake what I'm saying. Of course, anything that us ladies and us women do, we do for ourselves first, because we want to look good for ourselves first. That ain't no secret. Now, secondly, apart from that, yes, we do it to look good for our men. Secondly, like I said, we do everything to please our eyes first, to please us first. But there is nothing wrong with saying, yes, I want to look good for him. I want to make sure that I am putting forth an effort to look good for him. I don't want to be getting up, you know, not doing nothing to myself, coming out, even if I'm staying in the house, staying in a bonnet, staying in a scarf, you know, like I said, this is my opinion. Everybody has one, you know. I want you guys to drop in the comment section what you think a lady or us women can do to be more feminine for our men, to not have our men thinking that, you know, their woman is more, you know, like manly than they are. You know what I mean? To just be, you know, softer, to be nicer, you know what I mean, to your man. I don't know. I that's just where I'm coming from. Like I said, some people may think, oh, well, that ain't got nothing to do with being more feminine. It kind of does for me. Now, if I'm way off and if I'm coming out of left field, tell me. Please let me know. I'll be interested in knowing how you guys feel about that. Because like I was saying before, you know, in other videos, you can't wonder why certain things are being said from our men in regards to, you know, us ladies not being feminine enough, not being more ladylike, not being softer when it comes to, you know, being in a relationship. I know that it's not all about a man, you know, that's how some of us ladies feel. But when it is about a man, let's put forth the effort. You know what I mean? We should be putting forth the effort and not put the effort down when we get the prize. No, it's a joint effort. Whatever he did to get us and whatever we did to get him, it should be a joint effort as far as each other, keeping that consistency up, keeping that mindset up as to, oh, let me keep doing this because I know she really likes that, or let me keep doing that, or wearing this type of perfume, or doing my hair like this because I know he really likes that. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, giving a little bit of something. If you disagree, let me know. If you agree, by all means, let me know that too. Okay, motivators, now it's time for Miss Mo Reacts to your comments. The first 2 comments that I'm getting ready to read are from my show called Kevin Samuels Haters. The second 2 comments are from my show, Who is Kevin Samuels Part 2. Now let's get started. First comment is from LA Sports Live. He writes, most women don't realize his channel is a men's channel. We don't go on Shira 7 or Cynthia G and talk crap. I could give about what they speak about on that channel because it's not for men. Those are women's channels. Thank you so much for your comment, LA Sports Live. I definitely agree with you. I really don't come across when I do watch other people's channels if they're talking about, men and women and all that. I don't find a lot of men going on a lot of women's channels, complaining and acting like girls, if you will. But yeah, I don't come across that. But I definitely agree with you. Thank you so much for your comment, LA Sports Live. Next comment is from Annie Up. That's a cool name. Annie Up writes, common sense tells me not to follow a man that hates women. Red Pill is explicitly anti-women. Thank you so much, Annie Up, for your comment. I really appreciate it. However, I don't agree with you that Red Pill is explicitly anti-women. I don't agree with that. And I don't believe that. I think as far as the Red Pill, movement for men, I just think that a lot of men don't understand women, basically. And that's fine. My thing is, why can't men have their thing? Let them have their thing. And I really don't think it's, anti-women, but that's my opinion. And I thank you so much for your comment. The third comment comes from Joe Anthony. He writes, Miss Mo, you need to be on Kevin Samuels' show. The only thing Mr. Kevin Samuels needs at this point is a powerful female voice to help amplify his message. Hopefully, some of our sisters will take heed of your advice. Aw, Mr. Joe Anthony, thank you so much for your comment. I really appreciate all of the kind words that you have to say. I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to educate us young and up and coming youth, young ladies, because it's a whole big old mess. But I really hope that, women are listening and more women are trying to take heed to what I am saying. All I am trying to do is help us women, to uplift us women, to educate our women more on what men are really looking for and what men really want in a woman. Thank you so much, Joe Anthony. And our final comment comes from Fleming Mumba. He writes, hello, I must say that I have enjoyed both videos you put up to try and educate our black sisters from Kevin's show. I live in Holland, Netherlands, and I must say I see the same thing with our black sisters here too. Loud and arrogant, sadly. Please keep doing what you have started to do. Educate our black sisters. Much love. You got yourself a subscriber. Yay! Fleming Mumba, thank you so much. Motivator. Thank you so much for your kind words. And wow, you are from Holland, Netherlands. I've never been there before, but I know that it's pretty. I am sorry to hear you say that you see the same thing there. But hopefully, things will start to get better, and hopefully you will start to see a change there with, the women there in Holland, Netherlands. Thank you so much, Mr. Fleming Mumba. And that is it for this edition of Miss Mo Reacts to your comments. Don't forget, watch until the end. You may be the next one that I shout out in this part of the show. Now I will return you back to your regular scheduled programming. All right, that's it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe Shout out again to all of my motivators. Thank you so much for all of your continued support and your love. I thank you so much. And I will see you in my next video. And like I always say, let's talk.